I used to think grief was a storm that only came when you weren't ready. But I learned it's not about readiness. It's about realness. It shows up whether you invited it or not. And it never knocks. When Reb had that stroke in 2016, something in me started counting time differently. Every phone call from home became a question mark, and every "hey, boy" turned into a silent prayer that it wouldn't be the last. And even though I prepared for that goodbye every day, May of 2023 just proved you can't rehearse for heartbreak. See, I was on my way home. Then the airport. Delays. Bad timing. Everything was between me and one last breath. By the time I landed in Charleston, Daddy had already crossed over. I walked into that room ready to greet him, and my sister, she grabbed my arm and said, "Daryl, he gone. Daddy gone." I just remember looking at her and saying, "What?" Like I could argue with time itself. I was both sad and mad at the same time. Mad at the airport. Mad at them. Mad at him. Mad at myself. And somewhere in between those emotions, grief walked in and made itself at home. That same year, Ma followed him. Thanksgiving Day. And something in me already knew the sound of heaven's door closing because it just didn't hit the same way. Daddy's loss was shock. Ma's was silence. Like my spirit had already been introduced to losing forever once, and now it just nodded its head in respect. For a while, I found comfort imagining them watching over me. Daddy would still be preaching from above, and Ma just checking to make sure I'm okay. It helped. It made distance feel like access, and it made heaven feel local. But then one day I was standing in my garage. That picture of me and Reb up on the wall and my cousin Sip singing "Walk Around Heaven" in the background. And right as that song opened up, heaven cracked the window. It wasn't a dream. It was too still for that. Too clear. The air changed like peace had weight, and I saw them. Reb and Ma. Not sick. They weren't worn down. Not the versions I had prayed over or tried to keep alive in my memory. They were light. They were weightless joy wearing the faces that I knew and loved. And then right before my eyes, they changed. They became kids again. Running and laughing and holding hands like they'd never known pain. And then Daddy turned and he smiled at me. But his feet never pointed in my direction. And that's when I realized something that undid me. I wanted my daddy back, but he just wanted his back, his mom, and his dad. He was home, back where laughter never ran out and love never had to say goodbye. See, I tried to play the song again thinking maybe I could just bring them back. But heaven doesn't run on repeat. It runs on revelation. And what I saw wasn't meant to comfort me. It was meant to teach me. Teach me that letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means respecting their joy more than your pain. It means realizing they don't belong in your hurt anymore. They belong in their peace. And then I saw the line stretch. Daddy chasing behind his daddy. And behind him, another child and another, all laughing, all running, all home. And that's when I felt it. That pulse of inheritance. You see, strength doesn't start with us. It passes through us. My father lost his father, and he had to keep going. My mother lost her mother, and she still had to be a mother herself. My grandmothers, my grandfathers, they built the faith my parents stood on. And now, that same pulse runs through me. See, it's not about rising after the loss. It's about rising because of it. Because love like this doesn't stop at the grave. It multiplies through the living. So I won't chase them anymore. I'll run my leg of the race. And when I'm done, I'll hand it off to the next heartbeat, to the next dream, to the next echo of fate still finding its form. Because the line doesn't end in the sky. It keeps running through me. And it's in me to rise. And when I finally walk around heaven myself, I'll find Ma and Reb. They're smiling, waiting at the gate, saying, Daryl, we couldn't wait for you to get here. The gates, the streets, the children, home.